In a moment that felt like a breath of fresh royal air, Kate Middleton, Prince William, and their three young royals, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, made a dazzling public appearance at this year's Trooping the Colour, held on Saturday at Buckingham Palace. The beloved Princess of Wales, recently absent from public life due to health concerns, returned to the public eye in stunning style, delivering one of the most talked-about fashion moments of the year, and reminding everyone exactly why the world watches the royals so closely. Trooping the Colour is more than a pageant. It's a centuries-old military tradition, a national celebration of the British monarch's official birthday, and, for many, a visual spectacle that showcases the pomp and pageantry the British royal family has perfected for generations. This year, the event carried even more emotional weight. It marked King Charles III's third Trooping the Colour as monarch, and was the first since both Charles and Kate went public with their respective cancer diagnoses. A sobering reality that has cast a quiet shadow over the royal family in recent months. But on Saturday, under a slate-blue London sky, all eyes were back on the monarchy, and, more specifically, on Kate. The princess returns. Kate Middleton's presence at this year's celebration wasn't just a fashion moment, it was a statement. After stepping away from public duties for several months to focus on her health, the Princess of Wales re-emerged with quiet elegance and undeniable strength. Dressed in a bespoke aqua coat dress by Catherine Walker, her signature designer, she completed the look with a wide-brimmed hat by Juliette Botterill, a pair of Queen Elizabeth II's pearl drop earrings, and the Irish Guards regimental brooch, a symbolic nod to her role as Colonel of the Irish Guards. This wasn't just another royal fashion ensemble, it was a visual message of continuity, tradition, and resilience. Each detail, from her styling to her accessories, seemed carefully chosen to honor her family's legacy, while gently reminding the public, she's still here, still standing, and still very much the future queen. Charlotte's brothers, Prince George, 11, and Prince Louis, 7, were equally polished in navy blue suits and red ties, mirroring their father's ceremonial uniform. The three Wales children, now growing up quickly in the public eye, rode with their mother in a traditional horse-drawn carriage down the Mall, waving to the adoring crowds lining the streets. The formation was classic. Kate and Charlotte sat side by side, with George and Louis facing them across the carriage. The young princes were calm and composed, though Prince Louis, the royal family's unofficial scene stealer, offered a few playful expressions during the flypast that drew smiles from viewers online. The internet, of course, wasted no time turning his cheeky reactions into memes. William rides for Wales. Prince William, ever the composed heir apparent, took his place on horseback during the parade. Riding Derby, a regal steed gifted to the late Queen Elizabeth by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, William wore the ceremonial uniform of the Welsh Guards, complete with a black armband, a solemn tribute to the victims of the recent Air India crash, subtly acknowledging global tragedy amidst royal tradition. Health and hope. This year's Trooping the Colour also stood as a quiet moment of reflection. With both King Charles and Princess Kate navigating private battles with cancer, their public appearance was as much an act of reassurance as celebration. Charles's diagnosis was revealed in February 2024, though details remain closely guarded. He has continued to attend essential public events when able, but many of his duties have been delegated to Prince William and Queen Camilla. Kate's journey became public in March 2024, after months of speculation surrounding her absence. In a rare personal message, she later revealed she was in the early stages of preventative chemotherapy, ending with a hopeful message. "It is a relief to now be in remission, and I remain focused on recovery." The future of the firm. Trooping the Colour 2025 wasn't just another royal milestone. It was a portrait of the monarchy at a pivotal moment in history. The sight of Kate returning to public life, side by side with her husband and children, evoked a sense of resilience and renewal. The king, despite his illness, looked determined to uphold tradition. And William, confidently riding at the helm of the parade, looked every inch the heir his country will one day crown. In a world moving at breakneck speed, there remains something comforting, even cinematic, about the rhythms of royal life. And on this particular Saturday, all the key players returned to the stage, and for a brief, shimmering moment, the world watched, held its breath, and believed in fairy tales again.